your belly button will smell like poop. Not use any fragrant washes. Down there will get sweaty. You don't want to bring the booty bacteria to the front. Your breath is going to smell if your tongue is not cleaned. Then you go lay in a musty bed. It is not helping the situation. Hey babes, it's me Zion. Today, as you guys seen by the title, we're going to be doing a hygiene tips that changed my life. So if you're all into hygiene, self-care, this is the perfect video for you. So be sure to hit the subscribe button for more content like this, and let me know what else you want to see from me. And honestly, these are my personal tips, so you don't have to follow them, but if you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. But you can also give tips in the comments. So we're gonna get started because I have a lot of hygiene tips that will change your life if you have not started doing them, that have personally helped me with my hygiene. I'm gonna help you guys out. If you are older or younger, it's okay. I'm 22. Honestly, a lot of these things I've learned off YouTube and recently, so don't be ashamed if you feel like, oh, I should have knew this, or I never knew this. It's all right. Safe place over here. So we're gonna get started. So the first tip I have is clean your belly button. Yeah, clean your belly button. I don't know if you didn't know, we're gonna act like you don't know things in this video. Your belly button will smell like poop, and this is straightforward, straight there. Look up the reasons, but it will smell like poop. Test that theory. I'm gonna leave that up to you. I'm just gonna say that. I'm gonna leave it up to you if you want to test your theory, or if you've smelled something before and you're like, where's the smell coming from? I need you to start cleaning your belly button for sure. I would clean your belly button in the shower, but I will also clean it out of the shower with like witch hazel or something like that after, to make sure it's squeaky clean. Okay, so this is something I literally learned within the last 5 to 6 years of my life, like after high school. This is what I mean by you don't have to know everything. I never realized or knew, I wasn't taught this really, to use 2 different soaps. So you want to use a cleaning soap and then a smell good soap. I was honestly only using Dove. As you guys know, that's just really pretty much a smell good soap, unless you use the sensitive bar. But I was using the body wash, sometimes the bar, but mainly the shea butter or that type of like body wash. You want to use 2 separate things. You want to use the first thing to clean your body, disinfect your body, just get it clean, fresh, squeaky clean, and then you could throw on like a cute scent on top of it. Honestly, I was just using the like scented Dove when I was younger everywhere, and when I'm gonna make another video about specifically down there and what to do if you smell or if you don't know how to clean properly down there. I was using that everywhere. So let's just say I just learned this, but definitely want to use an antibacterial soap or just a regular unscented bar. I use Dial. Someone with sensitive skin, I would not do what I'm about to say. I'm letting you guys know because I know it's overboard, but I'm someone, I like to be squeaky clean. I like to know that I'm thoroughly cleaning my body. So I use either Dial soap, the yellow bar, or I use peppermint Dr. Bronner soap. Honestly, I do put a drop of peppermint with the Dial soap when I use it. I just feel completely clean after that. I feel like the Dial was getting too used to my body and I just needed to spice it up. And I like peppermint, but it can be a little harsh, so I just usually use a drop, dilute it with the Dial, and then that's how I clean my body first. So I use 1 rag to do that, and then I use my exfoliating net, and then I use my hyaluronic acid body wash. It smells good. I just stopped using Dove. I like that has like moisturizing benefits in it, so that's what I use. But definitely using a cleaning soap, body wash that smells good, and then your feminine product. So we're gonna get into that a little later in the video. So with the Dial and the peppermint, I do slightly just go over the outside down there, but I do not put it in. I do not put anything within body wash wise. I just use it on the outside layers and then I wash it off right away. That's just me. You don't have to do that because, like I said, those are harsh products. They don't affect me in a bad way. I just like to know I'm clean, because I still do use a feminine wash that I'll get to. But I do use that, but while I'm doing the base down, I just get everything. Everything, the toes, the behind, get everything with that, because I just want to know that I am clean all over. This is when I would definitely recommend doing behind your ears, doing your belly button with this first cleaning soap, and then you want to go with your body wash. Just hit up everything, let it sit there, and then wash it off. It's called double cleansing. It's when you're washing with 2 different soaps. Next up, like I just said, is using a balanced pH wash. I would do your research and not use any fragrant washes. do not use not one fragrant wash down there. They should say unscented, no scent at all, pH wash. I recommend either the Monistat with boric acid, or you can use Good Clean Love, or you can use Love Wellness. Those are 3 that I have used, and I like all of them, but I would not use anything scented unless you do your research. But definitely be careful with that, because scented down there can cause smells and things like that, which I will get in the next video when I do the down there hygiene video. So this is something I personally dealt with, and I know a lot of people probably do deal with: sweating. I know some people sweat a lot more than others, like stains and everything. My sweating, I'm talking about odor wise, I would notice that down there would get sweaty, you know. Some people know what I'm talking about. That's the same way that your underarm sweat, your under your boobs sweat. So I noticed that, and I've gotten a little thicker over the years, and I never used to deal with this, but gotten a little thicker. So my thighs rubbing together down there, everything, it was getting hot, it was getting sweaty, and I didn't like it. So something that I started using was something called Loom, and it basically helps you to not have odor down there. It's basically a deodorant for your whole body. You can use it on your feet, on your underarms, on your booty, wherever you want to use it. So Loom helps to take away the smell. I honestly just used the original one, the original package in the tube. I've not tried the stick yet or any other scent. I just, knowing that I use it down there on my thighs for sure, like in the creases, I just get the unscented, because like I said, you want to avoid putting any scents down there at all. I'm not sure if Loom helps with like stains, however. I just know I don't really deal with like sweat stains or anything like that. I just use it for this it's like a just whole body deodorant. You can't use it on your underarms. I just use regular deodorant. I mainly use Loom for the thighs area because it rubs together when you walk. It sweats. It's a lot that be going on down there. Some people, even if you're not thick or even if you don't have your thighs rubbing together, you still may notice you're sweating. And I promise if you use this, you'll probably not smell it anymore. And I highly suggest that you give it a try. It does smell a little weird coming out the container, but other than that, it's fine. You don't smell it after the first 5 minutes. If you don't know, you are supposed to wipe front to back. You don't want to bring, I'm just gonna refer to our booty as our booty. You don't want to bring the booty bacteria to the front. Okay, that can be causing you to smell or causing irritation. Imagine you just went number 2 and then you brought it up to the front, and then you got up for the day and you started walking and moving. That's not good. Okay, so you want to wipe from front to back. So this leads into the next thing, which is definitely using wipes. This is something also I've just recently started doing. This is not something I did before when I was younger. I've never was really told to use wipes or anything, but now that I do, I would never go back. As soon as the wipes are out, going to BJ's, or if y'all have a wholesale store, going to get some wipes. The wipes that I recommend are, like I said, non-scented. You don't want to be, you're using stuff down here. Down here, we stay non-scented with everything. So I use Cottonelle wipes, and I looked it up and they are no scent. I do not even play when it comes to fresh scent. Fresh scent is a scent. So I don't want fresh scent, I want no scent. So far Cottonelle has been doing me justice. Every time I go to the bathroom, front to back, and you want to follow up with your tissue, because something that could be making you sweat is having excess wetness down there from like wipes or not cleaning properly after you pee. So you definitely want to make sure front to back, wipes first, then tissue, and making sure you're completely dry before you get up after you went to the bathroom. Or even if you feel sweaty down there, you can wipe and then use tissue just to get rid of the smell of the sweat, so it's not building on top of each other. All right, so next you want to make sure to let the girl down there breathe. So what I mean by this is, at night, I would say just sleep freely. You want to let it breathe, because like everything else on your body, it needs time to breathe. If you wear tight clothes, it can cause yeast infections and things like that. So it's best to wear loose clothing. I would say at night, not wearing anything to let it breathe, letting your toes breathe, not wearing socks at night, like stuff like that, so your body can, you know, do what it gotta do. It's always covered up usually during the day. So to let everything breathe and reset, especially after that good shower, after you just cleanse, double cleanse, definitely recommend trying that out. It's tongue scrapers and flossing. If you incorporate this into your oral hygiene, you're gonna feel a lot better when you're talking to people. The way your teeth look, the way your breath smells. Your breath is going to smell if your tongue is not cleaned. A lot of people do not know that. I honestly just got into tongue scrapers, to be completely honest with y'all, I used to just brush my teeth with my tongue, but I just started using the disposable tongue scrapers and flossing at least 2 to 3 times a week, because my teeth, those are sensitive. My body is not really sensitive, but my teeth, yeah. I've had a lot of issues. I tried to floss daily. I would literally cut my gums so bad they would be swollen. So if that's happening to you, you may want to slow down on the flossing and just do it like every other day or like 2 to 3 times a week. Cutting your gums when you floss, so that's probably why they're doing that. But those are 2 recommendations I have, followed up with mouthwash as well. I use TheraBreath to help just clean out all the bacteria from your mouth. I touched on this earlier in the video, but making sure you're dry everywhere, especially when you get out the shower. You want to let the towel sit in places that are usually wet, so under the boobs, in the butt crack, everything that stays wet, down there in between the thighs, in your toes. You want to put the towel there, let it sit and absorb the water, because when you're letting that sit there, imagine if you let a towel sit in water and sit on the floor, over a couple days it's going to be smelling like wet dog. Like, y'all know what that smells like. So you want to make sure everything, the creases on your body, are dry before going to bed. Just because you do it once doesn't mean you're dry. You may have to go in 2 or 3 times, also letting the towel sit for a few minutes before you're completely dry. That is something that you probably don't notice that you do, that is causing you to smell, because when you wake up, you're probably sweating on top of the water that was sitting on you the entire night. Using Aquaphor on cracked places on your body, dry places, the elbows. I have like dryness on my chest, your neck, specifically on the bottoms of your feet and the heels of your feet. You want them to be smooth, use Aquaphor. That's what it's for. It's for cracked skin. It'll help to keep your skin like getting softer if that's something you deal with, having dry skin, rough skin, cracked skin. Definitely try out Aquaphor every time before you go to bed, or in the morning when you're getting ready to go. Try putting those on places that are cracked and dry, in addition to lotion, but this is just a thicker formula for that type of skin. Chlorophyll is like the holy grail. If you want to detox your body, use some chlorophyll. If you want to be going to the bathroom knowing that you're getting out the toxins, get some chlorophyll. You control the amount of drops you can take, I'll say that, but you're definitely going to be going to the bathroom. So be prepared for that. Not necessarily painfully going to the bathroom, but you're going to frequently feel the need to go. And I feel like that's a good feeling, because a lot of people are backed up. So taking that is like, you know, green smoothie. So imagine like drinking a whole green smoothie and then you got to go to the bathroom because they're greens. That's basically what chlorophyll is in like a liquid form. So you definitely could control the amount of drops you have, but I recommend that for everybody. It detoxes your body, cleans your pores. Like, it'll make you start feeling fresher and smelling better if you're getting out all those toxins from our body that's just sitting there. So it starts on the inside, also with smelling good. So drinking water, drinking cranberry juice, drinking pineapple juice. And I'm not talking about cranberry juice cocktail. I'm talking about 100% cranberry juice. You might as well get organic. But if you can't, just get 100% cranberry juice and not the cocktail, because that's like sugar. You don't want sugar. You want the benefits of the cranberry simply in essence. To get new underwear frequently. What I mean by this is buying new pairs of underwear, because over time you're still wearing the same underwear. There's so many times you can clean it and it's still gonna smell good. If that's something you feel like you deal with, just change them out, you know, every few months, because you are washing them. But if they're starting to get dingy, honestly make them period panties, or just make them underwear you wear just in case you don't have any. But definitely re-up all the time on new underwear to have like fresh pairs in and out. I would also recommend paying attention to the laundry detergent you use, because like I said before, you don't want a lot of scents on your underwear. And I know some people, I am half Puerto Rican. I don't know if this goes into being Puerto Rican or Spanish, but when I was growing up, I remember my aunts teaching me to like clean my underwear in the sink first, or clean it and hang them up. So I don't know if that's where they were coming from. Please don't come for me if that's completely wrong. I'm not really too in touch with my Puerto Rican side, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. But I remember being young and they would tell us that, and when I look at it, it's kind of like the detergent we use the majority of the time is scented, and that can bother downstairs. So if y'all know what I'm talking about, let me know in the comments if y'all know what I'm talking about. But I would definitely pay attention to the detergent you use, because if it has floral scent and then you're putting it down there, that's technically not the same as using a body wash, but it's like the same idea of like putting a scented product near like such a sensitive place. So I started using 7th generation free and clear. detergent as well, just to change things up and to make things a little better for me and just my body, knowing what I'm putting on my body. Even if it's just my clothes, you still wear your clothes every day. Please make sure you are changing your towel. If your towel smells musty, get a new one. You are rubbing all of that mustiness on you right after you just double cleanse, did your feminine wash, did everything you needed to do, and now you're putting a musty towel. I would say change your towel at least every 3 days, 4 days. Whenever it starts to smell, if it has a scent of must, just don't use it. At the end of the day, you do hang your towel up after the shower, but at some point it is going to collect the water that you had on your body, and that's what makes it stink. So you don't want to keep reusing the towel for a week straight. I think a week is pushing it, like for sure. I think 4 days is good, 3 days. Depending on the quality of the towel, honestly, just use a new towel. Do not put a musty towel on your body after you gotten out the shower. Having routines for each area. And honestly, if you gotta feel like a robot doing it, do that so you can get into the routine and the habit of doing that. So having an oral routine, having a body routine, having a skincare routine. If y'all want to see me do these type of routines on here, let me know in the comments. But make routines for yourself. Write down what you want to do every morning and follow the checklist until it becomes a habit. Sometimes you have to do things, I call it robotically, because you're kind of forcing yourself to do things, but you have to get in the habit of doing things. I think it said that it takes like 30 times to make it a habit. So you have to keep doing it in order to get the routine down pat. If you need to, shower twice a day. Who is the boss of how many showers to take? If you feel like you gotta take a shower in the middle of the day, do that. If you feel like you gotta take a shower morning and night, do that. If you're someone who feels like one shower is good, do that. Like, do what you have to do for your body. If you feel like you have to, you get too sweaty, take a quick shower. Like, nothing like intensely, just clean yourself off and refresh yourself. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. Who's gonna tell you you can't take a shower? Or who's gonna judge you? Like, if somebody's judging you off the showers you take, I don't know. People are weird. F people. Honestly, that's how I feel. So do what you gotta do for your body. Coconut oil pulling, and I've started doing this. I do have to get consistent, but it helps to also just get rid of bacteria and help with bad breath, cavities, all benefits in there. I'll put some on the screen, but definitely get into that. If you are someone with sensitive skin, please make sure that the witch hazel you use has no alcohol. But I personally use witch hazel after the shower, like I told you guys earlier. I use it behind my ears, I use it in my belly button, I use it on my booty, I use it, and that's it. The reason I use it on my butt crack, I'm not even trying to be funny, y'all. I get boils sometimes, and I forgot to add this, but if you get boils, you know what they are. I'm not gonna show a picture because they look disgusting. Use witch hazel, tea tree oil, and Prid. I'm gonna put my TikTok up right now that went viral. This is my personal way that I get them to pop, and they have popped on their own, because boils are a whole nother conversation. So definitely I put the witch hazel there so that it can make sure it's clean and dry, because those type of things happen when you have infected pores. So I like to just make sure everything's clean so I'm not getting any. Definitely hot baths, heat pads, wash clothes in the microwave, warm them up. I have a whole routine for boils. So if y'all need me to talk more in depth on that, let me know, but the TikTok should be pretty in depth. It's real TMI right now. If you're someone who has a boil, anything like that, y'all know what it is. If y'all don't, then go look it up, because it's not cute. But if you get that, I would highly suggest putting tea tree oil on a cotton ball and put it on the boil, then taking some Prid and putting that on top of it, and then covering it up with a gauze pad and just letting it do what it gotta do. If you're someone who is in pain constantly because of these for like weeks at a time, 3 days. Don't say I didn't tell you. Also, take hot baths. Also, you can do hot washcloth or a heating pad. I didn't do the washcloth or heating pad this time around. I just got in the tub like 4 or 5 times a day, and I put this on it like 2 to 3 times a day. It'll come up, and your pain will be. It'll come up. That's what I'm gonna say. Y'all know. Y'all needed the hack. I got the hack. I suggest using something different for your feet. I have like a scrubber I can use for my feet. You can buy spongeables type of things for your feet that are disposable, but definitely try to use something different for your feet. If you can't, just use a different rag for your feet, then especially then down there, then your body. Just use a different rag for your feet so you're not spreading those you know, feed stuff to the rest of your body. Mindful eating, just making sure you're watching what you eat, eating fruits, vegetables, greens. The chlorophyll is definitely gonna help if you don't eat clean. That's what I'm saying. It's gonna make you go. So if you're eating the wrong things, it's gonna definitely try to push those things out. So try to eat more healthier so your stomach isn't hurting as much when you are taking chlorophyll, or just in general, if you feel like you have gut health issues, start eating better and it can help with that. And everything that you put in comes out either through your pores or down there. So like pick one. It's just, you know, regularly going to your doctor, both your primary physician and your OBGYN. But I'm going to talk more about OBGYN in the next video, like I told you guys. But make sure you're going to your doctors talking about these things, because these could be health issues or health conditions and not even be something that's really you're doing, maybe something within your body. So definitely don't check that out. Go to the doctor and talk to them about these things. But if they said everything is fine, I would definitely recommend trying these things and seeing if any of these help with issues and any hygiene things you are dealing with right now. Baby washcloth for down there if you are very sensitive. I was using my hand to clean like with the wash that I have, but the baby washcloth is so smooth that it won't irritate your skin, and then you could get up in all the crevices. So my next thing is to also put the leg up when you're cleaning. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it. Wait till y'all thought this video was cool. Wait till the next video. I need your leg up on the tub and you're cleaning on the inside. Do not just swipe and think that's good. No, I need you to spend a good 2 minutes. All right, scrubbing, moving, just do it. Just make sure you clean that. We're gonna get into it. This is not the video for the details, but definitely using a baby washcloth because it's soft, smooth, and it's not going to make your skin irritated after, but definitely washing thoroughly down there. Like I said with the showers, how many showers you take, if you feel the need that you gotta change your underwear frequently because they're sweaty or they're wet or any discharge or anything like that, change your underwear. Who's gonna tell you you can change your underwear? Change your underwear. Like, if that makes you feel more secure, if you notice the smell is less, even with the room deodorant, the cleaning properly, just do that, because that's what you got to do for your body. Also, if you need to wear panty liners, I know a lot of people feel iffy about them. I just recommend using everything 100% chlorine free and all the other stuff, the bad stuff I put on the screen. I use these pads and panty liners, which are the best of the best to me because they don't have the bad ingredients, but this is definitely going to benefit you down there for sure when it comes to smell and things that are going up. Because if we're sitting in pads that have all these bad things, you can imagine that they're going up into us and possibly not doing the best for us. So definitely, if you need to wear those, you can, in exchange of everything. That's what I'm saying. Use all of these things together to hopefully help you guys with things that you need help with. This is just skincare. Wear sunscreen, okay? Yes, even if you look like me, even if you're black, even if you're not black, wear your sunscreen. I know black people, I know we don't think we need it, but we do. Use paper towels to dry your face. I've never even been the type to use a towel, but use paper towels. They're disposable. All the germs, everything is gone right then and there. Throw it in trash. I'll definitely say to clean your girl last. Imagine when I said you're using a body wash, you're using all these other washes. Definitely do that last so that you know that that's completely clean, nothing got on it, and there's no floral scents that could be traveling down there. So I would definitely recommend that last in your shower routine. Next, I would definitely recommend when you are doing your skincare, you do your skincare going up. When you're washing your face and massaging it, when you're washing and massaging your face, definitely go upwards. I think estheticians do this when they give you massages and do skincare on you, because when you bring your face down, gravity brings your face down over time. So you'll accidentally be making your face droopy. So you want to keep pushing it up when you do skincare, especially if you're young, so that you're keeping where you're supposed to be at with your face. So, you know, it probably won't happen soon, but over time it can lead it to like droop, which is some things people don't like. So I would definitely recommend just going up, sunscreen, moisturizer, just going up with everything. And last but not least, like I told y'all, this is like 30 tips. I hope y'all was writing all this stuff down. Wash your sheets weekly. Every time you do laundry, you need to be washing your sheets, your pillow, your comforter. So much sweat, so much germs, so much everything in your sheets. Okay, so clean your sheets. Like I said about just drying yourself in a dirty towel, a musty towel, if you just got out the shower, you had nice shower, double cleanse, feminine wash, you done dried your body properly, lotioned up, put your Aquaphor on, then you go lay in a musty bed, it is not helping the situation. So definitely clean your sheets with the same clean and free detergent that I recommended before for the best results. And that was my last hygiene tip. I give the girls so much in this video. Sure to stay tuned for the down there hygiene tips video if you deal with odor, smell, or you just want to know different things that you can do to make it better for you. Then be sure to subscribe to my channel. Let me know if any of these were helpful, if you knew any of these, if you didn't know, let me know in the comments, and be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.